What's up, everybody? Bad Casual Dad here. Today we're going to be doing some Albion Online. I've played this a little bit here and there since we started trying to do it almost a month ago now, actually. Getting close to a month. I have not put in all that much time, but more recently I've been putting a bunch more time in. Trying to get my horse, working on my island, so little bits here and there, definitely. So now I'm working, I need some tier 2 sandstone limestone. That's what I gotta try to find now. So that's what I'm looking for at the moment. Let's see. Alright, so limestone's what I need. So that's what we're going to be looking for mainly here. Whoops. That did... Don't need rough stone. Need that. So yeah, once I get this all made, then we're going to head over to the island, try to see what we can build. I don't believe I need sandstone. Don't need rough stone. We don't need the orangey stuff, we need the yellow. There we go. What's that? Need that. Don't need that. Wonder if my buddy knows where a good place is for this. This is all tier 2 stuff. We don't need that. Or tier 3. We need tier 1 or 2, I mean. Jesus, I'm all over the place. There's some. Just want to make sure, yeah, this is all tier 3 stuff. I mean, it doesn't hurt to get it, but... That's what we need right there. And there. Yep. So maybe we'll just hang out in this area for a little while. That's what I need right there. That's what I'm working towards. Like I said, it doesn't hurt to get it, so we'll get it. So this is Albion Online, is what I'm playing right now. And it's basically a sandbox MMO. So like everything that you do in the world has some sort of impact on your character. So right now I'm trying to get stuff so I can craft, well, finish building my island. So everything that you do in the game has an impact. This is what the Destiny tree looks like. So each one of these things, and I mean, it gets huge, right? Each one of these things has some sort of purpose. So, journeyman ore miner, you have to have enough hits, and each one ranges, depending on what it is, between 4 and 8, maybe on higher up. I don't know what the thing will be. But once you learn it, then you can use the next level of the pickaxe. So, boom. So now I can go back to town and I can make the next level. See, I don't have enough points here. And these are the little research points up here, 581 I have. So once I get like one little notch more, I can learn it and I can use the next level of the skinning knife. And this is what I'm working on right now, 328 out of 2250, so I can get the next level of the stone hammer. I also need a bunch of the limestone so that I can finish all the buildings that I have on my island right now. Right now they're just sitting there, they can't build anymore because I don't have enough material to finish it. Well, the final solution is it's an MMO, so there really is no final solution. You get to a point where you have enough materials and enough crafting stuff to take place that you can basically self-sustain yourself because it's a player-driven economy. You can build stuff, you craft stuff, and then you sell it on the auction house for silver. And then in turn, you can take the silver and buy gold, and you can use the gold to pay for your premium stats, basically paying for the game. It's just a large-scale sandbox, so I can go PvP, I can kill enemies, I can grind solely on just this, if I wanted to. The other thing too is as you get higher, final solution. As you get higher in your guilds, the guilds can take over like shops and stuff in the main cities, and they can take over whole zones, so that it's like a guild-controlled area. You can check it out here. See, this is where I am right here. And this is like the whole map, right? Pretty huge. And then you can see here it's blue, right? Sorry, my headphones are cutting out. Driving me crazy. Anyway. So you can see here, this is blue. This zone's yellow, so there's some PvP in that zone. Red is full-on PvP. I had this conversation a while ago. I can't remember the full thing. I think you can PvP here, but you don't lose anything. You can PvP here, but you lose one thing off your body. And then you have this up here, where it's black. Full on PvP, that person can loot all the stuff on your body. But it's the best stuff in the game, right? Alright, 1 second. This is driving me crazy. Alright, I can hear better now. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's a big player-driven game. Everything you do has an impact. That's basically the gist of it. Oh my god, how did I miss all this stuff? Lots of limestone. Yeah, I hear you, dude. I'm the same way. When I'm on PlayStation, I'm like that too. This is just, it's been real hot here, so wearing a hot headset kind of just makes me hot. But if I use one of those, I tend to not get as warm, so. Basically, I'm just going to grind this until I get full. You can see my weight here. And once I get full, I'll go back to town and I'll make a bunch of stuff. The other thing, too, is the newbie area that you're in. Right? The first area that you come to. Everything's free. So you can craft everything. Everything's great. You know, it doesn't cost you anything. You go to the next area. This is the noob area right here. You go to the next area, right here. It costs you silver every time you want to make something. Okay? So everything here, if you go to the auction house here, it doesn't cost that much to buy really anything. Anything of, like, crafted value in that area. But you go all the way over here, and it ramps up by 3,000 or 4,000 silver. It can make quite a difference to carry something from here to here. Then if you go from here, and you go all the way into here, you're crossing through yellow, red, to get to here, it goes up by another 3,000 or 4,000. So you can sell the same thing, like the newbie axe, the beginner's axe, and you hauled it all the way through all these dangerous zones to here, you can get quite a killing if you sold it there. So it's all player driven. If you go to an NPC, you can't really buy anything from an NPC. The only thing that you can do at an NPC is craft something. And you'll see that when I return to town. My one gripe is there's no sort of Hearthstone. So you can't, like, if you're way out in the end of this zone, you can't, like, teleport back home with all your stuff. But that makes sense because of the size of your bags. And depending on your horse type, you can carry so much. Or if you have an ox, you can carry a lot more. So that's why I'm trying to do this, so I can level up my island, so I can farm enough that I can make an ox or make a horse. But you need that certain amount of destiny points, certain amount of stuff that you farmed in order to make the ox or the horse. I know it's a lot of information, but it's a pretty complex game. There's a lot of PvP, a lot of PvE, there's dungeons. I mean, there's really everything that you can get in an MMO, you get in this game. Alright, so we're almost full. We'll head back to town here in a minute. And you can't... I mean, I'm sure there's guilds and stuff that RP to be bandits, and I'm sure there's actual bandits in the game. You know, these little things right here represent bandit camps. You go there, you kill them, you get some small amount of loot plus silver, usually just silver, but... See, I can go and do my daily, and I'll show you that, my daily dungeon run. What the hell was that? Oh crap, I'm overweight, that's why. Yeah, forget that, forget that. Did that on accident. Alright, we're down. I'm gonna head back to town here. I'll make a bunch of the limestone stuff. See, this is the town right here. This is one of the bandit camps. See, that's just an NPC. You fight him, you get some XP. Well, XP in this game is your destiny, right? This is all the crap that I can do right now. Kill creatures while wearing T3 Novice Fire Staff. And that's what I have on. Which is getting close to done. Try to get out of here. So I'll build this stuff and then I'll run over to the island, because the newbie area you can't have your own home island. You have to go to the next level up town. So I'll make this, run over there, I'll dump a bunch of this stuff into the buildings there, and you can see how that levels up. And then we'll probably be right back to farming more limestone, because I need 300, 600, 780 limestone blocks. Because, like I said, this is a blue area. It's safe. See blue? Blue diamond. You're safe. Yellow, over here, you start PvP. Red is full-on PvP. And then there's black up here, which you have to take a teleport to get to. But that's where you get all the best gear and the best loot. Alright, so limestone, right. Should be this guy here. 309. Yeah, I'm still technically in the newbie area. I mean, there's so many tiers. Basically, that's what represents your level. So you could add a level to every one of these. I'd be level 3. Or if you added 2 levels per tier, you know, I'd be level 6 at this point. There's no actual levels in the game, but you have that way that you can determine it in your head. So I'm literally wearing all tier 3 stuff here. So see all this tier 3 right here? And it tells you in the map, see tier 2, tier 1, that's the actual noob area. Tier 3. tier 4, 5, 6, and then to go higher than 6, I believe you have to come over here to the black stuff. 6, 7. I thought like level 10, tier 10 was the highest. Maybe I'm wrong on that now. They might have changed stuff since I last really dove into this game. Yeah, I don't know. 8. There's 8. 8. 8. And it's all kind of like Guild Wars. You know, whatever weapon you're using is your type of class. So basically, I'm a wizard at this point, right? Because I'm using a fire staff. But if you went over here to your dealer, your class trainer, see, there's fire staffs, there's arcane staffs, there's holy staffs to heal. So you can play whichever way you want. And then if you went over here, this would be the warrior one, right? So if I changed my weapon and I used a sword and board, then I'd basically be a tank at that point, right? Then they have all their own gear in that as well. The downside to this, too, is that you need to level or craft enough of these level 2 stuff to start wearing tier 3. So that just means more farming of the same resources to get up into the higher tiers. The same thing over here. There's an archer guy here. See? So we dump this stuff off here. I'm at 99%. I'm not going to be able to carry much more. Alright, we're good. Take it over. I can at least get 2 of the buildings knocked out. So you gotta go all the way to the other side of the zone here, right here, to get to the next town. Some of these guys' mounts are like pre-order bonuses and whatnot too. I gotta tell you, if I was actually in a PvP zone right now, I'd be worried. And I wouldn't be running along the road like this. Because there's so many people in here. You can see right here, 107 people just in this little zone. And watch the lag hit too when I go into the city. The amount of freaking people in there. Couldn't even find the island vendor for like an hour because there were so many people in there. There's 231 in here. Yep. Yeah, I'm sure. I haven't put much time into this game at all. Honestly. Lumber mill. Construction site. Let me see if I can do the house first. Ah, there we go. Well, it does have 30 at a time, huh? Yeah, I mean, the game itself has been out about a month. And then there's also, depending on which version of the game you got, people got like a 4 or 5 day head start. I didn't get that. And I've been playing Diablo 3 and so many other games, I just haven't had the time to put in. Alright, so we got one out of the way. 600 left. Wow. So I would think maybe not. I'm gonna try it. Aw. Can you only do it there? Okay, well, I don't really know what they do, so... Come on, work with me a little. Oh my god, really? I'll check it out. Alright, so I think I need to get this to the next level, too. I need to make a chest. Chest, I can do that in town. Go dump the rest of my stone in here. As you can see, there's a little amount of people here. Oops, I went the wrong one. Come on, let me out. There we go. Wait, did I go in the right one before? And I left? Damn it! I honestly do not remember. I think there is more than one server for the whole game. And I chose like NA Europe, etc., etc. But there might be. I may be remembering wrong. It wouldn't surprise me if there was just one big server. And if I didn't want to run around too, I can just sit there. It'll respawn on me, so it just doesn't respawn with as much in it. Almost missed that one. So yeah, I could just sit here and just keep hitting these. Skills, you done, have you played Metro? Any of the Metro games? Yeah, or what's the other one? Last Light? Is that the name of the second one? I was thinking about doing a playthrough of those too. Whoops. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a playthrough of them as well. Oh, what? Damn it! Alright. Back to town. Gotta make another one. Or repair it, but I don't want to waste the silver. That's cool, man. I don't mind playing through them with you either. That's a lot of fun for me. Seems like you enjoy the playthroughs too. I still want to do Doom though. I think I'm going to do Doom tomorrow morning. And I still kind of want to do Hellblade. Metro. I'm really excited for the new Metro game, so whenever I can, I want to play through them again. I mean, I could have taken no time at all and gone to that city back there, but it would have cost me silver to make what I'm going to make now. Whereas here it's free. So we'll just go in here and make this real quick. Might as well make up these limestone blocks. Oh, I can make the new one now, can't I, too? See if I have enough though. Cedar. Yeah, I think that's enough. Cool. Okay, so there's a couple different types. So this, if I'm, let me go out here. The big orange ones that pop up, those are people PvPing in a safe zone, right? This one here is my sphere of influence of my mount. So if right now I'm at 7%, right? With my mount here. If I run out of it, I'm at 10%. And on top of that, it takes longer to cast my mount to get back up. Watch. See, it takes like a second to get back on it with it already out. Let's see if I can find any like limestone over here. This is all sandstone. We don't need that. Let's go down. Yeah, I don't like this area that much. There's like nothing here. This is all bronze. I don't need bronze right now. I have a bunch of bronze in the bank still. This is tin ore. I don't need that either right at the moment. If you kill those guys, they give you tin ore. I really only want limestone at this point though, so I'm going to ignore them. That guy's got a copper haven. Nothing. Unbelievable. This is a pretty rocky area, too. I'm really surprised there's, like, nothing. There's not even sandstone up here. Alright, well, we'll just go back to where we were. Oh, here's some. We'll just go back to where we were. Is that? Oh, that's a tree. Much faster hammer now, too. Let's see if I can get out of here. Cool. I don't know, what are you looking for? I mean, I've got like 300 games on my PlayStation 4 list. So, if there's something in particular, I might have it. I just love playing games, dude, so I'll consider anything. Got a lot of creatures to kill, Jesus. I mean, this isn't a bad area over here. Wonder if there's anything down this way a little bit. Nothing in here. Oh, Ark? I mean, Ark's like a sandbox game. There's really no playthrough for it. I have a couple games that are saved, like my own personal single player, that I can show you if that's something you want to see. You can do a day of that, messing around on Ark. I've got Ark on Xbox One, I've got Ark on PC, and I've got Ark on PlayStation 4. I bought them all when they were super cheap. Not this $60 craziness. 208. I think that oxygen heat. My goodness. Yeah, we can do that. I mean, Ark isn't too far off from this, really. But yeah, man, we can check it out. Oh, there's some over here. Ooh, there's a lot over here. Yeah, I got it when it was $30 for the DLC and art on both Xbox One and PlayStation 4. The original game I bought when it was $20 on PC. I don't think I have the DLC on computer. What in the... Did the servers just die? I think the servers just died. That's weird. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of the tokens, not on PlayStation or Xbox. I got a lot of the tokens on PC. I just never fought the big guys. I think the servers exploded. Too many people on. It's not maintenance time. I'll check on Twitter. Maintenance time is 10 a.m. Seems like they've been having issues today, though. Yeah, you're talking on a normal server, right? The thing I play on PlayStation, especially because it's just me on the server, unless one of my friends joins. I have that at like 50 times tame rate or something like that, so you can tame something in like 30 seconds. Because nobody's got time to tame a dragon. It takes 6 hours in-game to tame. Nobody has time for that. Some of the servers I was playing on, people were just dropping them off. Like, there were so many, people had so many dragons, they're like, here you go. Yeah. Yeah, I played official servers for a long time when the game first came out, and it was... Taming a T-Rex was ridiculous. But the dragons sure are a lot of fun. Oh. It says that they're experiencing DDoS attacks. Gotta ruin it for everybody. Yeah, right? So that doesn't sound very fun, does it? I mean, it doesn't sound that fun to me. I think I'd rather be outside enjoying my time and have it take 30 seconds to tame a dragon. I don't know. You still experience the game, you know? Well... I think maybe we'll give it a few minutes, and if it doesn't get connected back up, we'll switch over. we'll switch over to the long dark. I think we'll do the long dark for a little while. I don't know what's happening here. They don't have any updated information yet. Seems to be a lot of DDoSing going on though, past 2 days. Yeah. Hang on. Well, that thing's still not connecting, huh? Hang on. Hang on. Gotta love that, right? So there's the list right there. I can't show it any smaller than that, but that'll give you a little bit of a glimpse. Well, you know, I've had Steam since almost the beginning though, so. So there's those. Let me know when you want me to scroll down. Hang on, I'm going to do this quick. Yeah, I've been wanting to try the Long Dark again. As you can see, I played a little bit. Not a whole lot. Sometimes they can be. Oy vey. Let's scroll down a little bit. See if there's anything else you want. Definitely does not seem like here, you can read it. No. I'll check Twitter, see what's going on. You tell me when. I know, dude, and that's the remastered one too. Well, yeah, the last thing was 7 hours ago. Seven hours ago that they were under DDoS attacking, so I would say it continues. Yeah, the forest is a fun one too, dude. Definitely. No, I don't. Because I'm a bloodborne man. It's true. Oh, I hear something. Here, I'll let you finish looking. Oh, I keep scrolling all the way down. I'm probably missing some for you. Hang on. That was probably in the lower half. I keep forgetting my face is blocking half the list. No Man's Sky, when it came out, yes, I'll agree. That was a huge ripoff. But I will say that No Man's Sky now is a completely different game. I think and here's my 2 cents. Yeah, I know they got hit. I know they got hit with a bunch of lawsuits. My personal opinion is that that game was rushed out the door, and I don't know if you know the story behind No Man's Sky is that they were like 3/4 of the way through production, and their whole studio got wiped out. There was a massive flood where Hello Games is stationed. It wiped out their entire studio, and they've lost a whole bunch of progress. The reason it was rushed out the door is because of PlayStation. PlayStation needed to get it out, but Sean Murray had promised all these things, right? So I think what you're seeing now is the game that Sean Murray wanted to make in the first place, but they had lost so much progress and PlayStation wanted the game out. It was rushed out in its current state. So I think now what you'll see, and I've been actually tempted to go back and play it again and stream it and check out everything new. I'm kind of waiting. Tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of it. So I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of information coming out about what's coming up, what's in the new update, and I'm pretty excited to see what they have going on. Because, honestly, I want the game to succeed. That game was... I put probably 50, 60 hours in that crap state that it was in when it first released. Well, they didn't lose the whole project. If they had lost the whole project, you know, we would be with nothing. But they lost a bunch of information. I scrolled down a little bit there. The Long Dark is going to be coming up, though. That's why I said I was tempted to do it. Oh, you'd like to see Rise? Dude! No problem. Anytime. I love that game. I've literally beaten Rise, Son of Rome at least 4 times now. That game and The Last of Us are probably my most played games. And they're so linear, but they're so much fun. I don't know. I have a blast with that game. Love it. Scrolling. There you go. It's only 6 out of 10 reviews because they're... I think it goes back to a No Man's Sky type of situation. Yeah, Subnautica's pretty awesome. Rise goes back to a kind of No Man's Sky situation where they were promising all this stuff to come out with the game and it never did. And there were no updates. So the game pushed out. They did their update day 1, but they didn't have any sort of DLC packages that kind of went into more depth, but they kept releasing all of the co-op multiplayer stuff, which is fine. What's up, Portions? How's it going, man? I know, Portal Knights, dude. You love it, I love it. I've been trying to get a lot of content out, so I'm pushing a lot more. I don't know if you can see the bottom there. I'm trying to see where it ends. Worms Revolution. Okay, then there's XCOM, Zigfrag, Ziggurat, and Zombie Driver. Alright, back in it. Oh crap, I'm way overweight now. Only 63 people on right now. I booted all the botters. All the cheaters. I think it is Portions. I think it's a really great game, and I do think it's suited for streaming. I mean, look at Minecraft. Minecraft does really well for the most part, but people, you know, I think it's still an unknown game for the most part. That's why I tried playing a whole bunch of it. That's why I played like weeks and weeks. What Dark Souls did I have on there? Just number 1? I think it's number 1, right? What about Bloodborne? Have you seen Bloodborne? Oh damn, I'm overweight now. Get on there. Holy cow, dude! I know Skittles, and that's exactly what I'm trying to limit myself to doing, because there are all these other games that I do want to play, and I do want to go back and beat, and right, I know. But I'm like that anyways. I only play you know, games that I do want to play, because I am the type of person that would get super bored with something to just sit there and play it just because. Yep, there are not many that know about Portal Knights. And it's unfortunate, because the game is great. You basically have new content every day almost, with the events and things to do. What? Oh, learning point. You got it. Here, run this crap over. Yeah, I'm gonna run this over. True. That's true. I will definitely agree with you. But I always have fun. My buddy Portions here lives on Portal Knights. Yeah, you should see the stuff that he has done. I could do that too. I just don't spend all the time doing it. And I'm not bored of Portal Knights. I could keep playing it. That game is amazing. I mean, we were just getting somewhere too. At one point, we were finally downing hard mode bosses. I would love to finish downing the rest of the hard mode bosses. That was a lot of fun. But I try to switch things up a little bit, because there are a ton of other games. I mean, there's so many games out there. 877 hours you're up to? That's just insane. You are insane for Portal Knights, sir. But the builds that you do, too, are crazy. I love your current setup that you have going on. I mean, current isn't the last time I saw it. Oh yeah, dude. Portal Knights is great. Me and Portions did a couple streams together playing it. I mean, you can go back and look at the other streams that I've done and, you know, judge from there. There we go. Where was I? Oh, I need to give these guys some stone. That's because you got so addicted to Portland Knights. But that's okay. I'm not judging. Not at all. Portal Knights is a better version of Minecraft, in my opinion. Of course, anybody in their right mind would compare that game to Minecraft, but I love Portal Knights so much more. I wouldn't say that I was a big Minecraft player, but I definitely played a bunch of Minecraft with my son, and I don't know. I just like Portal Knights better. I always will. Maybe because it's kind of like a... I don't want to say harder version of Minecraft, because there's certain aspects of Minecraft that are really hard. But it's definitely a very challenging game. Well, you know, good news, you won't fall in a lava pit in Portal Knights. You'll just fall off the map. But when you fall off the map, too, you do port right up top. So you don't lose anything. It's just a learning experience. How many times did I fall off the map in Lunar Landing there portions? Ah! About 100. About 100. But yeah, I would love to get back into doing that, and I really want to get through the Long Dark as well. Seriously, I didn't have enough. Oh my god. What? Holy potatoes, a weapon link deleted of Dungeoneering? Oh. Oh, I'd imagine that got messed up. Northgard, I kind of wanted to try. Those are all RTSs though, aren't they? Like every single one of them, I think? Oh my god, can you get on the donkey? Thank you. Do I know Empyrean? The name sounds very familiar. But you gotta level it up. Yikes. I don't know if that works for me. That's kind of no bueno. Convoy. Banished look really fun. Convoy sounds familiar. I'm not going to say that I don't know what it is. I probably don't know that much about it, but it sounds familiar. Alright, so we got, let's see, 150, 150. I didn't even have this one written down. Damn it. So we need 60. So we still need 360 stone. Damn. Damn. Have to wait until tomorrow to check that one out. Crap, I gotta do my dungeon too. Might as well just do that now. I'm right here. Is that the one from the other cruise?
I've never worn this before.
Say again?
I've never been able to wear this before. It's still got tags on it.
Nice. It looks good.
The kids love it. They're so cute.
Oh yeah?
I don't need a thing now.
Oh yeah. I see. Is that for the cruise?
Yeah.
Nice. Bonus received for the first completed expedition per day. Okay. Huh. I'll have to look into Convoy. That sounds kind of neat. And yes, there's a lot of people. Just in that area alone, there was like over 200 people. Sorry, I need to get this done for the day, so. We haven't shown any of the combat. We might as well, right? Oh yeah, that's right. There might not be a lot of people left online right now. Not as many as there was, yeah. I can't get that guy. Yeah, yep, it was. That's what I was doing when you first started talking. I was on my plot of land. Yeah, you get silver from fighting and defeating the NPCs in the game. You also get silver from selling your stuff. Like at the auction house. And you also get silver from... Like, if you make a ton of stuff that you don't want to sell in the auction house, you can break them down for materials and silver. The first couple thousand that I made in the game was actually from that. Because you need to make so much stuff to get to the next level. Like, you need to make a ton of stuff. So, you can either sell them or break them down again for more materials to make more stuff. And this is kind of beneath me too right now, because last time I did this yesterday, I didn't have all tier 3 stuff. I'm like a superhero.
I look like a superhero
Yeah.
in a evening gown?
No, you look like a superhero when they're not in their costume, like if they're at like a private function or something.
Why?
I don't know. It looks good. I think I can skip these guys, but I definitely need to kill them for the points. Whoops. See, it's not really all that hard right now. Ha! In what way? In what way? The new one? Gay in the sense that he likes men, or gay in the sense that the movie was terrible? Like, that's right. Full nerd with the superhero comment. I don't think so. Did you see the new one? Whoops, I hit the wrong button there. I meant to regen mana. So I went with my son to see the new one. I mean, you don't see, like, really any of the love story side of it. Like, you know, Mary Jane and all that stuff. And you don't see any of that stuff in this one. It's kind of alluded to the fact that that's going to be the love interest. What, are you saying this one flopped and they're making a different one? Or are you saying this one, the new one that just came out? Oh man. 2 of you heard it. That's really not good, huh? Hopefully this guy goes down a little easier than last time. Uh-oh. Phew! That sounds horrible. Please don't let that be true. Oh my god. Look at all this. Holy smokes. Come on. I really hope not. That's awful sounding. Honestly. And I'm not just trying to say that. That legitimately sounds awful. I missed one in there and I can't find it now. Is it this one? There we go. Alright, so I need to check the dude when I get back. That legitimately sounds terrible, just to appease social justice. Right, well it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I don't have a problem with it either. They can make Superman a woman for all I care. Like, I don't have a problem with it. It's just, why would you? It doesn't make any sense. Best one is Deadpool, hands down. Can't wait for Deadpool 2. They just showed Cable. Showed Cable's Josh Brolin's character off. That looks amazing. Yeah. I mean, no, I totally get it. I'm not saying anybody's racist for any sort of reason like that. It's just, if something's one way, why do you need to change it? Just like Iron Man, I think they're gonna like let Iron Man kind of go because Tony Stark's not gonna do it anymore, right? I would hope they wouldn't just change it for the sake of changing it. That doesn't make any sense at all. I love Deadpool, man. I've seen that movie so many times. I would continuously watch that. Guardians of the Galaxy, loved it. Loved the second one. And I will say I genuinely liked this Spider-Man. I mean, a lot of people said that they hated it and that it was terrible, but I genuinely enjoyed watching it. I watched it with my son. It was a good, okay movie. It wasn't that like groundbreaking or anything, but I wouldn't want them to change it though. Yeah, but for what reason? Like, there has to be a reason. Like, you can't just change something for the sake of changing it just because you want to be that guy. And I'm not going to go into politics here because I don't think like that stuff has a place. But you can't just, you know, that stuff has a place and time, and stream in the middle of the game is definitely not the place to do it. But I don't agree with just changing stuff just because somebody's complaining hard enough that they're not going to do it. You know, like Destiny 2 coming out, it sounds like so many people are complaining that it's going to take a certain amount of time to do something that they're just going to remove it. I just don't agree with that. If you're a developer and you're making a decision, stand by your decision and develop it the way you want to develop it, not cater to the masses. It's the same thing with World of Warcraft. Like, if there was legacy servers and I could play vanilla day in, day out, I would play vanilla day in, day out. But they're literally killing any sort of chance to just play vanilla, or just play vanilla in the Burning Crusade, or Burning Crusade in Wrath of the Lich King. They're killing off all these private servers just because, well, clearly a ton of people want to play them, so why not make them accessible to everyone? You know, Blizzard could easily make their own legacy servers and do it, but they're just not. They're ceasing and desisting everything else. It's crazy. Come on.
Too much?
Yeah, that's good.
Really?
Where'd you get that one?
From Trina?
Oh, okay.
Not too sexy?
I mean, it looks good. It fits good. It's just a little 80s. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never had a full open back like that.
Well, no, that looks fine. I'd say the front more looks kind of 80s-ish. The stripes. Well, of course, you know, it's a company. Definitely, I agree that they should be listening to the fans and not just, like, people that want to complain. Or, better yet, to throw petitions for stupid stuff. Alright, we got a boss coming up here. See, in like that statement right there, I don't know why it would even be an issue. Like, is it because she was like an Amazonian woman or something that she had to have she had to have a lack of basic hygiene in shaving her armpits? I don't... I think you're just saying it, not you personally, but I think somebody's just saying it just to say it. You don't need that. And it's just a complaint. Right. And what kind of message is that alone sending to everyone else? Right. Right. It's not. You're right. Unfortunately, that's true. Oh shit, I just blew on my skills and he blocked them all. I 100% agree with that statement, and that's unfortunate. I don't agree with it. Oh god, this guy's gonna come over. Ha! Yeah. Yeah, that's a very classic example of it. I mean, classic in the sense that you could textbook that. Not classic in the sense that it happened eons ago, because it was like 2 months ago. Yep. Alright, boss time. But again, that goes back to it's all about the money, and it's not about what people care about. They made that decision. How many years has it been out? Like, how many years has GTA been out? It's had modding since the beginning, right? Like, and I think that was just because that's what they wanted to do. I think that if you asked a shareholder, if that was a good decision, I bet they'd say no, but they probably wouldn't care. Because, I mean, how many millions of copies are we up to now of GTA? 60? Something like that?
I'm so sad. It's so big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I only got to wear it once.
Yeah, I don't think that'll work.
No, but Emma in there with me.
Alright, let's do this. You gotta go to the bank here. So that was like a daily dungeon, more or less. You could keep grinding that for 1,000 silver each time, but I'm not gonna. I don't think anybody wants to see that. Alright, let's go dump this stuff in the houses here. Yeah. And it was a corporate decision, wasn't it? It wasn't a developer's decision. It wasn't Rockstar's decision, was it? It was Take-Two's decision. Am I wrong? I forget. Oops, going the wrong way. That guy's name is Flogger. Just thought I'd point that out. Yeah. Again, we go back to this, if you complain long enough or loud enough, that'll change. And it did. Right, so I kind of wonder what Rockstar's stance was. Did they ever come out and say something? Did they just back Take-Two? I can't remember now. And I should, that's kind of pathetic, but I don't. Sea portions, I'm on my island right now. That's what I'm making. So I can only make tier 2 stuff here. I can't make tier 1. That's kind of upsetting. But I wonder how much it costs. See, I'm making all this stuff for the houses and stuff on my island. That's what this is. I'm really curious how Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to turn out. Especially after the Hauser brothers got in that huge argument with, what's his name? The guy that made GTA what it is today. I forget his name offhand. And that's okay too, right? Everybody's allowed to voice their opinion. I don't mind any of that. I'll watch him. I don't think I've ever watched him before, but I would. Me personally, when it comes to my videos, if I accidentally swear or something, it's on accident. Like, if I was sitting here and I was actually, like, my true person, I'd be swearing like a sailor. Like, that's just the way I am. But I try to tone it down because I do want, you know, my own kids to be able to watch the stuff that I play. So if I actually swear, it's generally because something scared the hell out of me. You know, I try to be safe for work, but there are times where I'm going to not be safe for work. That's just the way it is. I don't mind that at all. Everybody has their own opinion on that. And again, I'm not going to get into political stuff, but it's the social justice side of that kind of bothers me. I think gaming should be left alone to its own category. While you have your own opinions as a streamer, I don't think that you should include them in your streams. I think that'll just alienate your audience. Which is what a lot of people are doing right now. Actors, comedians, I mean, that's what they're doing, right? Is it loose?
Yeah. I might have to...
Yeah.
So it doesn't fall down.
Can't do it then, huh?
I don't know, unless my mom can tuck it.
I mean, other than that, it's not bad, right?
I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, it looks good. I think it looks good, but if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit either, you know?
Well, let's see if she can take a tuck in it. I think that's all of the show.
Are you serious?
Do you hear me?
What?
I said I think that's the last of the show.
Alright. Everybody got their peeps in. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the way that you have to be now, right? But okay, so I'm the same way, Portions, right? So I don't mind the swearing, I don't mind all that stuff, but I do think that when you censor someone, and that's what we do in America, I'm not going to hide from that, we do it. You can see it in every TV show program, you can see it in everything, right? We censor ourselves. We don't want to see nude pictures. We don't want to see people swearing. And that's just the way that our national television is. Not that I disagree with it. You know, the way I look at it is this: if you're willing to give your child a little bit of wine or a little bit of beer, right? Because that's a thing that we censor here, is you only have to be a certain age in order to drink and do any of that stuff. If you give them that while they're growing up, when they get older, you won't have this child that will run out and start drinking again just to say, screw it to the man, and, you know, like, stick it to your parents. That's exactly what you just said in your comment, you know, that's, you've grown up with it. That's the way things are. You have no problem with it. I feel like if we were the same way, we'd be much more laid back. But now, and that's totally fine, right? It's not like it's bad for you. It's not like people are walking around smoking meth or crack. You know, it's not like, here, kids, try a little crack. That way, when you get up older, you won't have it. You know, like, that's a totally different thing. But you're talking basic things within your society at that point. Drinking, swearing, nudity. And you want to know what? My great-grandma, she grew up to, you know, she lived until she was 101 or 102 or something like that. And she went by the motto and sweared by it every day that she was going to have a glass of beer every day. And she did. She lived to 102. So I don't think that drinking is a bad thing, and I don't think that giving your children a little bit here and there is a terrible thing. It's just our society thinks that. Our society is like hella against anything that might be slightly wrong. And that's how you get all this SJW stuff, right? Really? Okay, well, give me an example of hate speech. Like, unless you're going to get censored because you're on the internet, and that's, you know, I don't know how that works. Like, what would be hate speech that would be illegal in Sweden? Right, yeah, right. Exactly. Like, I'm curious if you saying hate speech is half of what our actors, actresses, comedians say against our president at the current time. And that's all I'm saying, political. That's it. Done. You're getting more out of me than I should.
Yeah.
Looks fine.
Which one was better?
Out of all of them.
No, this one or the red one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah, that one fits better.
Emma, what's wrong? No, you guys are not drinking a ton of water right before bed.
What am I up to here? Oh, 254. Nice. I didn't even write down what I put in the other one. Oh well. Yeah, but see, at the same time, and oh boy, oh no. At the same time, if you said that in America, it would still be considered hate speech, right? Because if you said that to the wrong person, you probably would end up in court. Especially in today, God, everybody sues for every little thing. So, but anyways. $291, that'll be more than enough to finish that. But let's finish getting this stuff. That's funny. That's funny, Skittles. Wow. Well, I mean, it would be considered slander, of course, but like, okay, it's kind of a blanket statement that covers a lot of different things. Criminal matter, that is. What you say is hate speech there is kind of very specific. Does that make any sense? It's targeting a specific audience. Like, what would be the breakdown in somebody, like, how would somebody have to end up in court over saying something like that? Could you just walk up to some dude and say that right in his face and be like, oh, I'm taking you to court? Is that what would happen? Hate speech in the United States, saying something like that to somebody, if you are around the wrong person, could definitely get you in trouble. True. Also very true. I just think that in this day and age, the amount of political correctness, and we go back to and what would you do, though? Would you just, like, go up to an officer and say, like, this person said this and that was it, and boom, bing, bang, boom, you're done, you're in court? Like, I'm just curious, because you're right, it wouldn't be like that here, I don't think. Like, I think a lot of people would film it. For one, they'd pull out their phones and film it, and probably the other half of the people would laugh. Like, that's just me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, political correctness. I think overall that's what's going to be our biggest doing in this country, is the amount of political correctness. It's literally everywhere, and it's on everything. This dude's just been chilling here for days. Maybe he's not even online. Alright. About to finish up this island. And that's going to be done. And then I'll have to wait tomorrow to pick the carrots so I can upgrade my horse and stuff. You know, I think that's all of Europe's Skittles. Yep. Completely agree. I can't even pronounce the name of your guild. Why would I join it? See, that's crazy though, man. Portions, that's nuts. That just goes back to political correctness again, though. Somebody thought that was wrong, and they didn't deem it politically correct. And I'm not sure how you can say something like that is hate speech if you can prove it right. If you can prove it true, then it's just stating a fact then, right? It's not really hate speech. I'll check him out, dude. Jim Sterling, I'll check it out. I have no problem checking stuff out. Did he do a review of Hellblade? I'm curious. Alright, let's go dump these off. Oh wait, hang on. I think I need to... I want to check out the tailor guy here. And I mean, you might not be able to make this stuff here. Because it's like next to your level. I'll check it though. Yeah, see, none of that stuff you can make here. Let me go check the other town. Well, that's right. That's clear. And I think that's going to probably be the downfall of all of us. Honestly. Oh, wow. I'm 55% on this one. I am an idiot. I need like one more. Alright, I'll check it out. I will check it out. Here, I'll even write it down so I remember. Because I have terrible memory because I have kids. Sterling. There. Critically, that game is getting amazing reviews. So I'd be curious. Oh my god. Speaking of kids. Yeah, but you want to know what skills too. You know, we go back. You go back 40, 50 years in this country, it's the same thing. So where did we get to all this PC-ness? I mean, I don't know any other terms for what it is than that. I mean, really. Craft travertine block. Craft limestone or better. Craft travertine block. What the hell? Oh, that's level 4 stuff, dude. Craft steel bars. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I completely agree, dude. That's the way it should be. But that's unfortunately not the way it is. It's unfortunate, really. I don't know of a better term than unfortunate. Because I definitely don't know of any way that it's going to change. What is all this stuff? What's you? Fireworks. I don't want that. That's kind of funny. Travertine and sand blocks to make travertine blocks. Holy crap, look at all this. Tin ore and copper bars. Oh, I knew that. I don't know why I'm surprised. Iron ore. There we go. Bronze bars. Exceptional steel bars. Where's... Where's my chick at? Wow. Well, he wouldn't have a career anymore. That's definitely true. Oh, sweet. I can make some carrot soup in a little bit. I need the vendors, not the crafters. Where are they at? Down here. I mean, honestly, that's the way it is here, too, dude. I don't feel like anybody can voice their opinions. Either somebody gets butthurt about it, or you get crucified if you're, like, higher up. Where am I looking here? Up here? Should what? Should it make him lose his career? No. No, it should not. Arcane agaric. That's a mushroom? Can I not get in there? Is that... Oh, there we go. Steel bars! Looks like that's the next step here. Fine cloth. Ooh. Where do I get fine cloth from? Hemp in neat cloth. Okay. Yeah, but how... Okay. I probably agree with you to a certain extent. How do you know what the people want exactly, right? That's 5. God damn! Frustrating. By complaining, yeah. Free speech should be exactly that. Free speech. Unfortunately, in this era of PC-ness, we don't have that. We don't. Here we are again. Okay, you say that there's only free speech in the US, but you know that it doesn't make any sort of difference, and you know that if, other than the low guy on the totem, like me, or low guy on the totem pole, if yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I mean, if I walked up to somebody and said those things you're saying, yeah. If I walked up to somebody and said those things that you're saying, I would probably get away with it, right? They may just laugh, they may videotape you, make you famous. That's the way we are here. Even if actors and actresses say the things that you're saying, there won't be repercussions. So I guess, in a sense, it's free speech. You can say exactly what you want, when you want. True. There is libel and slander laws. Mm-hmm. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I agree with you there, because there's definitely been times where people have said that exact thing. And people are completely fine with it somehow. That's true, portions. That's true.